You're being removed from this list of chosen ones by. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says before you continue reading this, take a deep breath. Because what is about to be revealed will shake the roots of what you believed was safe. What you thought was loyal. What you believed was divinely protected. This is not a coincidence. This is not a passing word. This is a prophetic warning. You have sensed it. You have dreamed it. You have been shown glimpses in the silence of the night, but you brushed it away, convincing yourself that it was just imagination. But now heaven opens the scrolls. And the angels are reading your name aloud. Or rather, they were. Because someone who knows your deep secrets, someone who carries the map of your inner wounds, is now trying to remove your name from the sacred list of the chosen. This person was once close to your heart. They laughed with you, prayed with you, pretended to uplift you. But behind the veil, they were planting weeds in the garden God gave you. And now that garden is being inspected. A divine audit is unfolding. And the truth is being exposed. This is not an ordinary betrayal. This is a betrayal that carries spiritual fingerprints. This is someone who has studied you closely. They knew your triggers, your traumas. They knew what you longed for, and they used it to disguise their intentions. They offered you loyalty, but in their private conversations, they presented your name to others with poison. And now you're wondering why things are falling apart. Why your spirit feels heavy. Why the favor that once flowed easily now feels delayed. God says, it's not your fault. But you must wake up. Because the attempt to erase your name from the divine scroll is active. It's happening now. But not everything is lost. This message is a spiritual intervention. It's a divine disruption. Because while someone was trying to write you off, heaven decided to write this message. To pause your path and send you a divine interruption. Someone is terrified of your calling. Terrified of the way heaven favors you. They cannot understand how you keep getting up. How you shine even in chaos. And they made a secret vow, to remove you. Not by sword, not by direct conflict, but by silent sabotage. By whispering lies about you to people who carry authority. Spiritual leaders. Friends. Even angels assigned to you are observing the struggle. But Archangel Michael has stepped forward. And his sword is glowing. This person was not just assigned to test you, they were assigned to tempt you into disqualifying yourself. They wanted you to give up on your calling. To react in anger. To fall back into old habits. To curse instead of praise. To doubt instead of trust. Because once you began to doubt yourself, the list would have lost your name not by heaven's decision, but by your surrender. But listen, heaven is not giving up on you. Not yet. Not even now. This message is being sent to shake you awake before the ink dries. There is still time. You are closer than you think to a destiny that others would sell their soul for. You carry oil in your spirit. You carry fire in your voice. You carry divine technology in your heart that confuses the enemy. That's why the attack feels personal, because it is. It's personal to the one who has watched you rise again and again. And now they believe, if they can just isolate you, if they can just plant one more lie, if they can just cause one more delay, then your season will be stolen. But God says, my child, I am the keeper of seasons. I am the designer of destiny. No one writes your end without my hand. And right now, my hand is hovering over your name with fire. Because I am marking it again. I am placing a flame around it. The scroll of the chosen cannot be tampered with without divine consequence. You were warned about this person before. You saw signs. Strange behaviors. Conversations that didn't feel right. Energy that shifted when you walked into the room. But your heart is kind. You wanted to believe the best. You wanted to walk in love. And heaven honors that. But God also gave you discernment. You must now activate it. This is not the time to be passive. This is not the time to remain silent. Not in the Spirit. Not in your prayers. Not in your declarations. Because the battle has escalated. They went to a place, physical or spiritual, and spoke words over your destiny. Words that were meant to cancel favor. They repeated your secrets to someone they thought could curse you. And now you're feeling the residue of those words. But God says, my child, you are still covered, but you must choose the covering again. You must come into agreement with heaven's truth again. Right now, your agreement is more powerful than their accusations. Your faith is more powerful than their schemes. But you must speak it. Declare it. Cry out to me again. Say, God, I take my place back on the list. I refuse to surrender my divine identity. I cancel every false word spoken against me. I align again with your purpose, your calling, your truth. Heaven is waiting for your voice. Your angels have not left, but they are waiting for your command. This is not a passive moment. This is a defining one. And as you read these words, something is shifting. Your discernment is rising. Your memory is unlocking. You are now remembering conversations that didn't make sense before. You're now seeing actions in a new light. It's not paranoia. It's exposure. Divine exposure. The one who tried to remove your name did it with strategy. But they forgot that heaven also has a strategy. And heaven's strategy is truth. Not the truth they told others about you, but the truth God wrote about you before you were born. That you are chosen, called, protected. But this calling is not immune to warfare. You must fight back. In prayer. In obedience. In silence when needed. In action when commanded. And this is one of those moments where you must act. Not by attacking anyone, but by standing firm in the Spirit. Reclaiming your ground. Renouncing what needs to be renounced. Closing doors that were left half open. Because it is through those cracks that the enemy whispers. The list still has space for your name. But the ink is spiritual. And the page turns soon. You must decide, will you rise now, or wait until more is stolen? Because the one who tried to remove you isn't done. They are watching. Waiting. Planning their next move. But heaven is also watching. And heaven is speaking. Through this message. Through signs around you. Through sudden dreams. Pay attention. Nothing is random in this season. Not even this message. I warned you because I love you. I expose this person because I need you to walk in truth. I delayed certain blessings because they would have been contaminated if they arrived earlier. But now I'm ready to release what was held back. If you align. If you obey. If you believe again. This person thought they could end your calling with whispers. But I am about to announce your comeback with thunder. Their secret meetings are about to be confronted by public miracles. What they tried to cancel in the shadows, I will confirm in the light. But stay humble. Stay clean. Stay ready. Because the exposure is not just for them, it's for you too. I am showing you yourself. The parts that trusted too easily. The parts that ignored warning signs. But don't let shame creep in. Let wisdom rise instead. You are being invited back into the sacred. Back into the fire. Back into the divine acceleration. But this time, walk with sharper vision. This time, don't bring them with you. This time, protect your name like it's sacred, because it is. In heaven's books, names are not just titles. They are assignments. And your name carries a specific divine frequency that cannot be duplicated. That's why they wanted to delete it. But they failed. Because you're still here. You're still breathing. You're still reading. And that means there's still time. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Time to return. Time to reclaim. Time to realign. You are not too late. You are right on time for the rewrite. For the restoration. for the return of favor. But move now. Pray now. Renounce now. Listen now. And remember, the one who tried to remove you cannot outmaneuver the God who chose you. Their network of betrayal is nothing compared to the courtrooms of heaven. Their lies are temporary. But your destiny is eternal. If you believe again, if you receive this, if you rise up, I have spoken, I have revealed, and now I wait for your response. Will you agree with me again? Will you walk away from who tried to erase you? Or will you remain entangled and lose the timing I am offering? You must decide. Because the scroll is open. The angels are watching. And your name, yes, your name, is glowing again. If you choose it. If you choose me. You're being removed from this list of chosen ones by someone who knows you're deep. Someone who has watched you closely, not with love, not with grace, not with the eyes of heaven, but with envy, with fear of what you carry. There are forces, both seen and unseen, that have noticed your light. They've seen how favor has followed you, how God's presence has stayed near you even when others left, and that has stirred something in them, something dark. But God says, do not be afraid. You are still mine. They may try to write you off, they may try to erase your name, but no one can unchoose what I have chosen. No one can shut a door I have opened. No one can remove what heaven has stamped as eternal. This moment you are standing in feels like rejection. It feels like betrayal. It feels like isolation. And that's not an illusion, it is happening. Someone who knows what hurts you, someone who's seen your vulnerability, is trying to use it against you. But they don't know who they're dealing with. They don't know that I, the Lord your God, have written your name on the palms of my hands. They don't know that while they whispered against you in darkness, I was speaking your name in rooms of divine purpose. They don't know that your tears watered the soil of a harvest that is coming. They don't know that I have assigned angels to you, angels that do not sleep, angels that do not fail, angels that do not retreat. Archangel Michael is already standing at the gates, commanding that your name remains untouched by the shadows trying to steal your place. You feel like you're being pushed out. You feel the edge at your back. You feel like something you were so close to is slipping through your fingers. And I say to you, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. I do not lose what belongs to me. I do not forget the ones who cling to me when all else falls away. You have remained faithful in quiet places. You have prayed in rooms no one else saw. You have loved when others only tolerated. You have believed when it made no sense. And I have seen it all. Every moment where you chose light over vengeance. Every moment where you swallowed pain so others could feel peace. Every sacrifice. every silent victory. I saw it, and I recorded it in my book. And now I will repay. The enemy tried to convince you that you were being punished, that your delay meant denial, that the love you never received meant you were unworthy. But those were lies. All of it. You were never rejected by me. You were set apart. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. This is not punishment, it is positioning. I am moving things out of your reach because you were reaching for what was beneath your purpose. I am allowing exposure not to shame you, but to protect you. There are people you thought were for you who had silent envy sleeping in their heart. And I am waking it up. I am letting it show. Because I refuse to let you walk into your next chapter with people who would sabotage your blessing. Let it be known, you are safe. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Not one. They may form it. They may load it. They may aim it. But it will not fire. It will not touch you. I will step in before it reaches you. Because you are under divine surveillance. Your name is in my hands. Your purpose is under my guard. And though it may feel like you are losing, you are about to win in ways they never saw coming. I am going to raise you in front of those who hoped you would fall. I will vindicate you, not out of spite, but out of covenant. I made a promise over your life before you took your first breath, and I do not break my word. Now breathe. Not because everything around you is calm, but because the storm you see is under my command. I allow shaking before I shift. I allow separation before elevation. What you're feeling right now is holy. It hurts, but it's holy. You're not being punished, you're being purified. I'm stripping away the old you. The one who apologized for being anointed. The one who dimmed their light so others could shine. The one who begged for seats at tables I never sent you to. I'm calling you into wholeness. I'm calling you into truth. And it starts now. This is your wake-up call. Pray to me like you've never prayed before. Not because I need you to, but because your spirit needs to release what it's been carrying. You've been silent too long. You've held back your pain, your anger, your questions. But I can handle it. I already know what's in your heart, say it. Scream it. Cry it out. Let your tears speak where your words fail. I will meet you in that moment. You do not have to perform for me. Just be real. Just come to me. Just surrender. That's all I've ever asked. What they did to you was wrong. What they said about you was cruel. What they tried to take from you was sacred. But they didn't break you. They didn't steal your destiny. They didn't alter the plan I made for you. They only made your testimony louder. They only made your crown brighter. They only made your comeback more undeniable. I am the God who sees. And I saw you choose me even when they chose to betray you. I saw you stay silent when you could have exposed them. I saw you protect those who used you. And I will reward you openly. Now listen, this season you're walking into will not look like the last. I'm changing your scenery. I'm elevating your voice. I'm expanding your influence. The same people who questioned your calling will witness your promotion. The same people who laughed at your downfall will be silenced by your rise. I don't need you to defend yourself. I don't need you to explain what I am about to do. Just stay close to me. Just keep trusting me. Just keep praying. You may not see it yet, but it's working. Heaven is in motion. The wheels are turning. The answer is on its way. You are not being removed from anything that matters. What's being removed is anything that would have contaminated your promise. Let them go. Let the idea go. Let the need to be accepted go. You're not called to fit in. You're called to stand apart. You're not built for common purpose. You're designed for glory. Your life is not small. It's divine. It's eternal. You are a vessel for my presence. My light shines through your cracks, not your perfection. My glory rests on your weakness, not your strength. I am walking with you. In the quiet. In the confusion. In the chaos. I am right there. When they whispered against you, I raised a standard for you. When they plotted, I protected. When they moved to push you out, I moved to pull you in. My love is surrounding you like a fortress. My peace is guarding your mind. Do not panic. This battle is not yours, it's mine. I will fight for you. I will silence the accuser. I will restore everything they tried to take. And I will do it so powerfully, so obviously, that no one will be able to say it was anything but me. You are stepping into a divine reversal. Everything that was meant for your harm will be turned for your good. Every stone they threw will be used to build your foundation. Every time they tried to exclude you, I was setting you up to be set apart. Do not mourn the room that rejected you. Rejoice. Because I have a room waiting where your name has been divinely placed on the seat. You don't have to compete. You don't have to convince. You don't have to force anything. What's for you is for you, and no one can take it. So rise up. Not in fear, but in faith. This is not the end. It is a beginning dressed as a goodbye. It is a resurrection disguised as loss. It is a miracle hidden in the shell of a setback. You're about to understand why I allowed it. You're about to see how I use even the deepest betrayal to bring forth the most radiant beauty. I work all things together. Even this. Especially this. Speak life now. Over yourself. Over your day. Over your future. Declare what I've spoken, not what they've said. Declare healing. Declare peace. Declare restoration. Say it even if your voice shakes. Say it even if your heart doubts. Because when you speak my word, heaven responds. Angels move. Chains break. Darkness flees. There is power in your mouth. You don't have to wait for a pastor, a prophet, or a platform. You can speak it now, and I will honor it. This moment is holy. You may feel broken, but you are standing on sacred ground. Your wounds are not signs of failure, they are proof that you have survived what was meant to destroy you. And now, I will raise you. I will bless you. I will favor you. Because you trusted me in the dark, I will reward you in the light. Because you prayed